Oh, and we're back here on Coventry United TV as GNP have just scored. Luckily we've got it on camera, so we'll be able to show that one. But a decent effort from the edge of the box, just dipping under the crossbar. And GNP have just got one back. It's 2-1 now to Coventry United. Lewis Rankin with a spectacular opening strike, followed by Craig Reed taking the ball around the goalkeeper and popping it into an empty net. It's a good start here for the second half at Cryfield after just 3 minutes. And immediately Coventry United got themselves a free kick as they headed towards the penalty area, taken quickly by Glasgow. Has certainly been one of the star performers of this match. Reed forced back into the United back line. United have made a substitution. That is, I believe it was Jimmy Holton coming on. Didn't see who came off. Rankin now on the left-hand side for Coventry United, one of the new summer signings. Ball down the left-hand side, looking for Craig Reed. Blasted away, but straight back to Rankin. And knocked out of play by the GNP defender. Prinzel takes it around the GNP man. Gets the ball in, nodded on by Reed. But Piggin wouldn't get to that one. Now to Josh O'Grady. Setting himself up. Holds it up well and tries to put it through for the number 12. And it will be cleared for GNP, but not for long. Holton. And long range Javit deflected and goes over the crossbar. Josh O'Grady with the initial effort. Via a GNP leg goes over the goal and out for a corner. Live coverage of this match between Coventry United and GNP Seniors here on Coventry United TV. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Cov United TV. And also subscribe to us on YouTube. Now find us on YouTube at youtube.com/Coventry United TV. Swung in from the right hand side towards the far post. And Piggin nods it on to the roof of the net. And after 5 minutes of the second half at Cryfield, the new training home of Coventry United, it is United 2, GNP 1. GNP, of course, managed by former United assistant manager, I should say, Shamir Alam, who's with the club during the old regime with Edwin Greaves. GNP goalkeeper takes it quickly. Now it's nodded on by Rob Prinzel, who wins it back. Now Holton, Craig Reed, Piggin making the run forward. Plays it out wide to Josh O'Grady. O'Grady swings it towards the far post. It's over the head of Holton and out for the goal kick. Well, United certainly not settling for this scoreline. Every player on this pitch has to impress the United manager Terry Anderson if they want to be starting that first match of the season in August, the FA Cup match. It could well be the first game at the Butts Park Arena, the new home of the Red and Greens. It's a new start for Coventry United. New training facilities, new players, new stadium, new kit, new chairman. It has been a summer of change at United. One thing that has certainly not changed is the ability to win football matches. If anything, that ability has seriously increased the level of talent that we've seen come through the doors this summer. And the Trials goalkeeper booted down the right-hand side, looking for Josh O'Grady, but a little overhit and picked up in the defence by GNP. Look to get on the front foot themselves. Ball to the penalty area and booted away first time. Holton caught out, but Lewis Rankin will be able to sprint forward with the ball. As you look to go for a third. Prinzel. Holton tries to find Prinzel once again, but the number 17 for GNP intercepts and fires it away. Throwing taken. Holton shields the ball from the GNP defender. Cross put in, no one there. Has that taken a touch from the GNP defender? No, it hasn't. And it will go out for a goal kick. So several new signings in the United team today. 2 of them on the score sheet. And Lewis Rankin, former Coventry City trainee, and ex-Newport County striker Craig Reed. And also quite a few trialists in the team as well. Once again, we can't name the trialists. It's a request of the club. A deflected strike from Rob Prinzel will fall into the hands of the GNP goalkeeper. And we see Carl Williams getting warmed up behind us. Might be seeing last season's top scorer get back onto the pitch. As GNP looking to put United under pressure in their own backyard. And they have done just that. It's going to be a throw-in level with the United penalty area for GNP seniors in their sky blue and white kit. Good few Coventry United fans have made their way over to Warwick Uni this evening to see their team's first pre-season match. The GNP player asking for some options in the box. A bit of a push there in the back of Tommy Glasgow by the number 5 defender for GNP, and rightly so. The referee has called for a foul. 35 minutes of play remaining here at Cryfield. And there's going to be a change, and there is indeed. GNP making a substitution on the far side. And from the sounds it looks like Lewis Rankin might be coming off shortly as well. And the referee gets us underway once again. Goalkeeper finds Cox now across to another trialist on the right back position. A lot of players wanting to join the red and green revolution at Coventry United. There's only a certain amount of places on United's books, so only the very best of the best will be here at United next season. As we can see, Kyle Williams getting ready. GNP looked at the ball from the left-hand side, and the striker tricked himself for a minute, but then certainly made up for it. An attempted first-time strike from number 11 didn't go down so well. Headed away by Cox, but picked up once again in the midfield by GNP. Out towards the right-hand side as the seniors look to get the equaliser. Hooked in towards the edge of the area. Cox slips, but still able to get a diving header and clear the ball. Now with Rob Prinzel, who along with Glasgow's in one of the star performances of today's match. Lovely crossfield ball to find Josh O'Grady. Down the right hand side for Jimmy Holton. Piggin and Reed both in the centre. Jimmy Holton tries to find Reed, and it's blocked well by the GNP defender, but the clearance wasn't so well executed. Now to Josh O'Grady. He's caught just before he can get the shot away. Piggin picks it up though. Glasgow. And too far for Craig Reed. And the goalkeeper will pick that one up and roll it to his left back. Long ball down the left-hand side. Heavy first touch allows Coventry United to win the ball back. Prinzel, he sees the run of Lewis Rankin on the left-hand side, but Rankin's been covered off now. Holton pats it back to Rob Prinzel, shoots it into the air, looking for Mitch Piggin. Piggin gets there first, but forced away from the net. And it will go out for a corner kick.
You want to do it on the corner kick, Terry?
And we have got a substitution here. And Kai Williams is going to come back on, and Lewis Rankin makes his way off the pitch after a strong debut for the Red and Greens. Phenomenal first goal. And Williams gets his first piece of action immediately. He crosses the ball in towards the far post, head across the face of goal, and it's onto the roof of the net. It's booted away by the goalkeeper, but met in the air by Jimmy Holton. Bounces over the head of Piggin, and GNP will volley that one off the other end of the pitch. And it should be an easy gather for the goalkeeper, indeed it is. Shepherded back to the shot stopper by the trialist defender. Kai Williams playing on the left wing at the moment. Prinzel steps it forward for Craig Reed, and I don't think Reed was expecting that one. May have been originally intended for Williams. GNP finding those little gaps within the United defence. Number 7 striding down the right hand side. He's beaten Williams, puts it into the area, and that's an easy gather for the trialist for the red and greens. Glasgow across to another trialist, this time in the full-back position. O'Grady, Glasgow. Williams making the run with a good side challenge. Takes the ball away, and a second side challenge, this time from Glasgow. Even better. This may be pre-season, but these lads are fighting for a place in the team. From the very minute they turn up to that first training session. Volleyed forward by the GNP midfielder, and once again it will cause no harm to the red and greens. It's back to the goalkeeper. Cox to Glasgow onto the right hand side with Craig Reed. He's got several United bodies in front of him. One of them is Mitch Piggin, and the ball through to the defence is a little bit too long for Piggin. One of 3 strikers brought in for the new season. And the winger runs straight into the linesman as he tries to keep the ball within play. And it's worked beautifully for Coventry because they've won the ball back, and Glasgow slips, allowing the GNP striker to nudge him from behind. Referee does give the free kick. It's put through the GNP defence, and that will go straight back to the goalkeeper. But a poor throw gives it back to Josh O'Grady. He's got Holton to his left, chips it into the air towards Mitch Piggin. Can he bring it down to earth? Yes, he can. It's Piggin. Holton control, poor. Oh, got a good first touch on that. It would have been a real opportunity for the Red and Greens to get a third goal. The referee has called a halt to play now.
Hey, the only one showing. Hey, give information with your pass.
So the score remains at 2-1 after an hour of play at Cryfield. Half an hour to go. And Rob Prinzel's got a bit of a nudge in the back, and that will be a free kick to Coventry United. And the United team modelling the brand new home strip. First new Coventry United kit in 2 years. And if you are interested in getting a Coventry United replica kit, get in contact with the club. O'Grady keeps the ball in. Hoofed away, but GNP will fire it straight back towards the United goal, but not for long as Tommy Glasgow strides away. Reed, who seems to be playing more of a right wing role at the moment. Glasgow to the trialist right back. O'Grady. Reed. Piggin making himself available in the box. Holton's in there as well, but Reed can't get past the defender and he's forced away. But neat interplay there between Reed and O'Grady, and O'Grady is taken out, and a free kick in a decent position will follow for the Red and Greens. Who's going to take it? That's a short one. And Rob Prinzel will try one, and it's gone all the way through. The 2-goal lead restored. And Rob Prinzel with a pile driver straight into the bottom corner. And Coventry United lead by 3-1. Well, the United lads behind us, they took a deflection. I don't think Rob will agree with them. The score now at Cryfield, Coventry United 3, GNP Seniors 1. United are not going to rest there. Craig Reed tries to shimmy his way through 2 GNP players and is dispossessed. And we could be about to see a second GNP goal immediately. It's put into the area and Kai Williams will pick it up. A good side challenge from the right back to keep the ball with United. Reed plays it forward. If Ping can get to that, he'll have a real opportunity. The goalkeeper's rushing out and has to get the first touch and blasts it into the trees. And it will be a throw-in to Coventry United, and there's going to be another change for GNP. So the throw to be taken by Josh O'Grady on the right-hand side. He's got Glasgow in close proximity. He may be looking for a longer option in the form of Mitch Piggin on the edge of the area, and a free given against Coventry United. So around 25 minutes of play still to go. And the Red and Greens have their 2-goal lead back. GNP break down the left-hand side, crossing opportunity from the left wing. Cross is put in towards number 10. It's a good header, and it's a fantastic goal. Goalkeeper couldn't reach that one, and immediately GNP have cut the deficit once again. And the goalkeeper seems to have come off worse from that exchange. Seems to have I don't know if it's a bit of cramp, but he's on the floor and doesn't look too comfortable. But a towering header from the GNP number 9. We're seeing a cracking game here. We're hoping that the goalkeeper is going to be okay. I'm not aware whether we have a second goalkeeper for this match.
Jimmy! Rob!
So the score is now Coventry United 3, GNP Seniors 2.
Jimmy! He's gotta go!
Well, we do know that Rich Morris is putting his feet up tonight, so he's not here to save the day. Again, the next time we'll be on air is this Saturday. Coventry United host Redditch. We'll be kicking off 10 minutes before the game starts here on CUTV. Still not sure whether the goalkeeper is going to be able to continue. He's put his boots back on, so it looks like we're going to be able to get the game underway with the goalkeeper still on the pitch. As the United trainer makes his way back to the sideline, it looks as if the trial list between the sticks is good to go. And we got ourselves underway from the centre circle after GNP's goal. It's now 3-2 to Coventry United, with around 25 minutes of play remaining. And Cox has to spin his way out of a challenge from the score of the second GNP goal. Here's Rob Prinzel striding forward into GNP territory. Ball down the left-hand side towards Kyle Williams. Williams should get to that one. Can he cut in from the left-hand side? He's going to try. Crossway in towards the far post. Finds Jimmy Holton. Controls it well. Holton. And just taken away from him by the number 12 defender for GNP. It's going to be another corner for Coventry United on the right-hand side. And it's taken quickly. O'Grady. And it's deflected off the sternum of the number 12 defender. And now here comes GNP. Ball down the left-hand side as the seniors look to graft an equaliser. Can they get the cross in? Glasgow's trying to stop him. Hasn't been able to do so, but Cox gets the ball away for now. It's back in, and a good catch to the near post after the effort on the edge of the penalty area by the number 11 winger. And now United immediately break forward with Josh O'Grady. Long lofted ball looking for Craig Reid, who already has one goal to his name. Reid has gotten the end of it, but he's not in the best of positions. He'll square it for Jimmy Holton. Now across to Mitch Piggin. He's got a bit of space to work with. Quickly closed down. Piggin charged down, and it's another corner to Coventry United. First pre-season match for the Red and Greens after a 2-month break. The fans have certainly been treated after a long absence of football. And don't forget, this season Coventry United TV will also be covering the Coventry United ladies team for the first time. And we'll be covering their pre-season matches against Watford and Yeovil in August, as Coventry United have got themselves a free kick on the left-hand side of the penalty area. They're trying to take it quickly. The referee wants to pull it back. It's going to be taken by Craig Reid. The former Newport man whips it in towards the far post, head away. Glasgow tries to bring it back for United and does so. Holton shields the ball well from the ensuing GNP onslaught. Eventually United are dispossessed, and a free kick given against the Red and Greens with 20 minutes of play remaining. Can United hold on? Of course, pre-season isn't all about results. It's about learning more about your players, about your teammates, trying new things, and establishing systems. The free kick immediately headed out of play. And a throw in, not too far away from the penalty area for Coventry United. Here's the number 15 trialist, Williams, who is back to goal, quickly turns, it stumbles, and a good side challenge there from the GNP skipper. And another throw in to the Red and Greens. Cracking game of football here at Cryfield. Williams, heavy first touch, but still able to find Craig Reid. Reid's cross comes off Williams and should be dealt with. It is blasted away by the GNP defender, and now it's down to Chris Cox to deal with this one. He's under pressure from the seniors winger, able to find his right back teammate, the trialist. Now Glasgow across to another trialist, this time on the left hand side. Brinzel's in support, plays it forward to Craig Reid. He's got Williams in front of him, tries to play it down the middle for Jimmy Holton, but the defender was wise to that one. Lovely turn in the centre circle with the GNP winger. Down the left-hand side, crossing opportunity, and flicked away by Chris Cox. Glasgow's got to deal with this one now, and finds Jimmy Holton. Williams making space on the left-hand side, tries to find Prinzel. Prinzel slips, and Holton tries to bring it back to no avail, and it's put through now for the number 8. And a good challenge made by the trialist defender for Coventry United. Switches across towards the right-hand side with Josh O'Grady, who has played the full match so far. Nice little 1-2 with the trialist. Now Glasgow. We're going to name our CUTV man of the match with 10 minutes of play remaining. So in about 5 minutes, a long-range effort, and it was a good catch in the end by the goalkeeper. Now United looking to break forward. Prinzel is making the run next to Williams. Williams slips. Rob still wants the ball, but Williams is going all on his own here. Now Tommy Glasgow. So that stumble, United still going with this attacking move. Josh O'Grady. Crossfoot in towards Piggin and head away. And out for another red and green throw. And there's going to be a throw now for Coventry United. And we're going to need another ball now. With approximately 15 minutes of normal time to go. The new ball's in place. And the throw-in is taken. Nice at 1-2 with Reed and O'Grady. The winger looking to get the ball in now. And a good challenge made. And a throw-in to the red and greens. And a bit of a ball retrieval mission taking place on the far side now. The ball has eventually emerged from that greenery. Throw taken, nodded away straight away. Glasgow able to bring the ball back to the red side. Cox, long ball towards Williams, head away by the defender, but Prinzel might bring it back for United, and he does. Rob Prinzel dispossessed again. It will be another United throw, this time on the left-hand side. Williams, Reed, Piggin, and a free kick for a foul on Kai Williams after United can't make the most of the advantage. United will take it quickly, and they have been allowed to. Rob Prinzel tries to find Holton. It wasn't a bad ball. Holton just couldn't quite time the jump correctly. And that will go out for a red and green throw. Goalkeeper clears his lines. With a real jump there by Chris Cox. The leaping ability of the red and green skipper is incredible. Williams on the left-hand side, striding forward. A good position for Coventry United, but a decent tackle by the number 17 defender for GNP Seniors. Of course, GNP getting set for their first Midland Football League Division 3 season. Best of luck to them. Of course, United were there 4 years ago, at the very start. Last season, the first season without promotion for the Red and Greens, but no doubt United will be looking for a serious promotion push next season. What we have to do is have a look at the level of talent that they've brought in over the summer, so that United do mean business. And there's going to be another change for GNP, and the goal scorer, the number 10 striker, is going to come off.
Really get Mitch to come here.
As we get set for the throw. Prinzel, and to put that off the leg of Prinzel, was it? Look, it came off Prinzel to me. And indeed the assistant has agreed it is going to be a GNP throw. And immediately the seniors on the attack with the number 11. Ambitious ball into the area, but easily dealt with by Chris Cox. Piggin making the run, he won't get there. And it's shafted out of play by the GNP man. So the score with around 12 minutes of normal time to go. Coventry United 3, GNP Seniors 2. And a shirt pull there on Craig Reed. This isn't as flagged for it, but the referee has said play on. Josh O'Grady. A bit of a nudge in the back on O'Grady, and the referee has given a foul for this one. Busy pre-season schedule for the Red and Green. Some big pre-season matches coming up. We'll be covering all of them except for the matches between the 19th and the 26th of July. We'll let you know which games we're going to be missing on the Twitter page at Cov United TV. Here's Chris Cox now for the red and greens. Prinzel. Glasgow making himself available in the centre circle. He's found Tommy Glasgow. Cox to Glasgow. Cox again. Holton. And his crossfield ball towards the trialist left back. Took a deflection on the way through, but still finds intended target. Rob Prinzel. Prinzel still going. Tries to switch towards the right hand side, but it's met by the head of the GNP midfielder. Prinzel. Oh, tries to flick it over the defender, but once again it doesn't quite work. Glasgow intercepts well. Glasgow chips it into the area beautifully, and Piggin couldn't control it. We'll be naming our CUTV man of the match next time the ball goes out of play. Reed tries to put it through for Holton, blocked by the body of the number 5 defender. Long ball towards the right hand side. That's taking a touch of the GNP. The GFP midfielder. The ball has now gone out of play. So we're now going to name our Coventry United match day man of the match. And this man has been at the heart of everything so far. Has been a real standout performer. Has re-cemented his challenge to a place in the United team, whether it be in the midfield or defence. So our man of the match today is Coventry United's Rob Prinzel. Throw in taken. Piggin gets his head to it, but only as far as the senior skipper. But Glasgow and Prinzel work well to get the ball back. Across towards the right hand side. United retaining that 1-goal lead as the sun begins to set in Coventry. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So make sure you get the very best of CUTV coverage throughout the season. Of course, not only the Coventry United men's team, with the side's Premier League women's side as well, a featured team of the CUTV team this season. Long ball down the right hand side, could be kept in by the number 15 tries. It has been, but the defender able to get onto the loose ball and get it away. And the seniors try and get themselves out of danger and onto the front foot. Ball down the centre of the park and run down the right hand side for the number 15. He's found him beautifully. There's no options in the area. Attempted 1-2 there between the 15 and the 17, but didn't come off. Glasgow under pressure. He tries to get the ball away, and he has done so. Glasgow. Prinzel, our man of the match, was aware of 2 challenges. Rob Prinzel has been an absolute machine today. O'Grady switches it to the right hand side. Crossing opportunity. Will they go for a 4th goal here? It's Josh O'Grady. Drive on himself. Handball claims. Referee doesn't want to know. But it's still not over for Coventry United. O'Grady again. And eventually it's blocked and goes out of play. There's going to be another substitution for the red and greens. It's going to be another trialist coming on.
Sam, stay close to him. Kyle.
And it's going to be the captain, Chris Cox, coming off. And another trialist makes his way onto the silky smooth turf here at Cryfield. So you can eat your dinner off this surface, you really could. United taking the throw in now. Here's Reed. Force down the line again. The ball is filtered through to the number 15. Trialist, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Score remains 3-2 to the red and greens. Lewis Rankin opening the scoring with a delightful strike, dipping underneath the crossbar. Craig Reed then rounded the goalkeeper and popped the ball into an empty net before the break. A low drive from Rob Prinzel, making it free for the Red and Greens. A perfectly respectable performance from GNP seniors. United still trying to find that fourth goal and make the game, saves the goalkeeper, blasts it out of play. It will be a throw on the right hand side now to Coventry United as we enter the final 6 minutes. Let's play back to the United goalkeeper, across to the number 6 trialist, who was certainly impressed so far today. But Prinzel tries a little turn and is caught in possession. The GNP's attempt at the attack is stopped pretty quickly by the number 17 trialist, who's just gone as a substitute. Holton now possession, striding away from the GNP midfield. He's got a Gray to his right, can't get the pass away, sandwiched there between two GNP defenders. The seniors are saying they didn't feel it was a foul. The referee has called for the free kick as we enter the last 5 minutes of play at Cryfield. O'Grady, Glasgow, just passing it around on the edge of the box, and Reed's going to try it himself, and well, as I say, if you don't buy a ticket you don't win the raffle. But it was a comfortable catch for the goalkeeper. But the accuracy and the sharpness of Craig Reed has been evident to see. It's very rare that you get a player coming straight from the EFL down to the MFL. Craig Reed, of course, is a hometown boy, former Coventry City lad. Ball towards the edge of the box and head away once again by the number 17 trialist for Coventry United. The GNP, like the Anthony picnic, they're just not going to give up, are they? They're still going, trying to find that elusive equaliser. It's fallen to the GNP at the far post, and that is, I believe it's offside. There were handball claims. Goalkeeper takes a short goal kick. Very positive start to pre-season for Terry Anderson and Coventry United. Ahead of what the Red and Greens will be hoping is a very successful 2017-18 campaign. Will the Red and Greens be able to seal a 4th promotion in 5 years? And follow the likes of Hereford and Alvechurch out to the Premier Division. Ball bounces well for Craig Reed on the edge of the area as Coventry United look to extend the lead to 2 goals once again. It's Rob Prinzel waiting for the right option. It's played down the left-hand side to the number 6 trialist. Shields the ball well, puts it in, and clear the near post for a corner kick.
Yeah, give you the option.
Corner taking short. Prinzel tries to take it around the defender. Reed's still there with him. He's found Craig Reed. Cross put in. Oh, and there was a United man. It was the trialist, I believe, coming across. The goalkeeper to try and nick the ball away and into the net, but it didn't happen. Right there, it was Mitch Pig. I'll say it eventually. Mitch Piggin. See, it's not just a chance for the players to wind out the cracks. It's just for commentators to get things right as well. GNP, long ball forward, offside, and that's a shame there for the number 7 GNP man, who would have scored as well. Took it over the goalkeeper, around the defender, and he would have popped it straight into the net, I'm sure, but the linesman's flag denies GNP that long sought-after equaliser. And just 90 seconds of normal time remaining. You have to question whether GNP have got another attack like that in them. The goalkeeper hoofs the ball away, bounces into the opposite box and heads straight out for a corner. And that was a touch that had to be made by the seniors defender as Craig Reed was right there, ready to blast the ball towards the net from close range. And this will be one of the... probably the final attack of the match. Reed puts it in, head away at the near post, it will come back to Reed. He'll keep it in. Reed's cross towards the far post where Jimmy Holton is waiting. It's a great save, and Piggin couldn't get onto the rebound in time. But Reed picks it up on the byline. It will be another opportunity for Coventry United. Now Glass going to set the circle. We've got to take your hats off to the goalkeeper. Brilliant save for a powerful Jimmy Holton header. The GNP will have one more opportunity here. Long ball towards the right hand side where the number 15 is making a run. It could be one more opportunity for GNP, and he couldn't get a clean contact on the ball. Not sure whether he was going for a shot or trying to lay it off to one of his teammates. But whatever he was trying to do, it didn't work. And that should be all she wrote. Guys are playing it around at the back. They've done all they need to do. The GNP may have one more opportunity. The ball forward blocked. Now Rob Prinzel showing down the left hand side. Could we see a late fourth goal? Prinzel holds it up well. He's got Piggin in front of him. Plays it back to Jimmy Holton. O'Grady, will he try on himself? He takes it around the midfielder. He's taken out. And it will be one more chance for United as O'Grady has come out of that one a little bit worse for wear. It was a harsh collision. Let's just hope that O'Grady is going to be okay. It will be one final opportunity to hit the targets, and if O'Grady can pick himself up and line up this free kick. And we could well be seeing Josh O'Grady special. In fact, it looks like it's going to be Reed. It's going to be Craig Reed taking it. As O'Grady is still trying to compose himself. He's limping. And that is not a good sign. The fourth goal for Coventry United. The second for Craig Reed. Wouldn't go amiss as the former Newport County striker sets himself up. Picks his target. And puts his laces through it. It's gone over the crossbar. And that should be that. The referee checks his watch. The GNP goalkeeper gets set to take the free kick, and Josh O'Grady is being forced to come off. But he hasn't missed much because the referee has blown the final whistle. A strong start to pre-season for Coventry United. 3 goals against a plucky GNP seniors side. Red and Green's too strong for their Division 3 opponents. Some serious skill on show. A wonderful opener from Lewis Rankin on his Coventry United debut. Craig Reed with a silky smooth bit of skill, taking it around the goalkeeper to make it 2. And then Rob Prinzel with a low drive to make it 3 in the second half. Well, 1 down and 1 win in terms of pre-season matches. We hope you can join us for another pre-season event this Saturday as Coventry United take on Redditch. It's sure to be a brilliant match. We hope you can join us live on Coventry United TV. Until then, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Coventry United TV and subscribe to us on YouTube. I've been Liam Cook, and I'll see you for another event on Coventry United TV on Saturday.